What's going on, guys? If I look tired, it's because I am. I haven't had a whole lot of sleep today or last night. I did get a lot of sleep, which I'll explain. But basically, I was going to upload this Sunday. I reached 800 subs Saturday, which was really cool. Happened while I was streaming. Actually, the person that broke it was subbing to me while I was streaming. They subbed while they were watching, because they subbed to me playing Final Fantasy VII, which was really cool. And they kind of was like, I looked and went, oh, I just reached 800. They're like, hey, yeah, sorry, that was me. I was like, oh, cool. I appreciate that. And got some congratulations on some other subs. Shout out Don, appreciate that. And it's really cool to know that I reached it. You know, that was a small goal. I say small, I mean, it's still major to me, but it was a small goal leading up to my biggest goal right now of this year, is if I can reach 1,000. I thought that would be really cool. But basically what happened Sunday was I pretty much just put myself to sleep. I was socializing after I got off of Final Fantasy VII stream Saturday. I, cooked. I was trying to get some laundry together, a bunch of other stuff. I didn't get the laundry together, but I basically was just going to do some chores, stuff like that. And then I was going to, go socialize with some friends. And, well, it didn't turn into 10, 11 o'clock. It ended up being like 3 in the morning. And after that, needless to say, I I needed sleep. So I was going to sleep for a few hours. Well, I woke up, had a massive headache. Didn't think I'd be making it. Long story short, I just wasn't feeling up to it. I was feeling pretty sick. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to rest a little bit longer. And by the time I got up, I was feeling a little bit better. It's like 1 o'clock. And I was like, yeah, no. If I try to stay up, I'm going to stay up too late. I'd rather be overly get too much rest than not enough, and try to fight work in the beginning of work. If you've ever tried to stay up from like 1 o'clock in the evening till your shift starts at like 6 in the morning, you're going to have a really bad time before lunch. So I figured, like I am now, getting a little sleepy, I'd rather fight my sleep once I got home. And that's kind of what I weighed the option. So I just rolled over and went back to bed. I slept till almost 12, 1 o'clock. And that's when I got up, did laundry, started my day off perusing. I actually forgot to charge my phone. My phone's actually dead now. And setting everything up to, when I got home, I'd go to sleep. So that's what happened today. That's why I didn't upload. And actually why I didn't have an upload for Sunday or Monday. I've been trying to stay pretty consistent with, at least 5 uploads. It's not so much I'm trying to be consistent, like, oh man, I gotta get a video out. Mostly I do my videos just out of kind of sporadicness. Whatever kind of, tickles my fancy. What I run across, what I see. I'm like, oh man, this seems pretty interesting. I want to talk about it. Oh god, this dude did what? Like P. Diddy, for instance. Obviously everybody was doing videos on it, but it just piqued my interest. Like, this is wild and crazy. This is stuff I like to talk about. Video games. And if you look at my channel, not every video is hitting thousands of views. That's not my expectation. I've had comments say, oh, you just do it for views. Well, obviously, I'm not doing it for nobody to view it. But I'm not sitting here thinking, I'm going to get this clout, and I'm going to get this banger out there, and, oh, man, I'm going to strike up thousands and thousands of views. Just for instance, I talked about BAM. And guess what? That video didn't do as good as the video I did previously. In fact, I think my BAM video, from what I thought he was relapsing the first time, did, like, I think it's my highest viewed video, and that's literally saying something. Like, that wasn't on purpose. I've been a fan of BAM's for a long time, did a video on it because I felt bad. Like, that's literally it. I didn't like the fact that I'm seeing somebody I grew up watching ruin his life. Other videos I've done on like locales and stuff, people like Wings of Redemption, which was like the first video I ever did. It's super horrible. I don't know what I was doing. I left it up there, so if you want to make fun of it, that's totally fine. I understand. But that was like my first video. And, the point of my channel was literally just talk about things that interest me. And that was like the first thing I just happened to be watching a bunch of the, clip channels and troll channels. I was watching a lot of them, and I just kind of wanted to cover it, and I did horribly. But I still left it there because I don't see a sense in, hiding that. That's it feels like it adds character to my channel of how shitty I was doing and trying to do a little bit better. I'm not as stiff doing my videos. That's another thing. I've kind of gotten used to just sitting here talking. It's made it a lot easier. Obviously practice makes perfect, but it's a lot easier to just sit here and try to quote unquote be myself a little bit easier than it used to be. I thought it being stiff, or I was kind of scared. Another thing that kind of broke a lot of it was streaming. Streaming really got me to kind of break out a little bit more. Try to get the tingles out, because I don't know if you've ever done it. It's different. It's different than just sitting here talking to a camera, because you can have 30 takes. When you're live streaming, you're gonna look like a buffoon straight up. And yeah, I'm fine with that. I keep a consistent, decent little count of people watching me, and I'm cool with that. Now, one day, the bittersweetness is, if my channel grows and my live streaming people, my viewers grow, I won't have these more private one-on-one conversations like I do right now. I think the most I've had, which was like 5 or 6 people that are actually talking at one time. That was a little bit to keep up with, but it wasn't that bad. And I even said, no, I'm cool with that. It's cool all you guys are talking. That's a good thing. It's just, it's going to be bittersweet if this channel grows and I see 100 people in here. That it's not that it's going to be overwhelming. It's going to be really challenging, because I don't want to forget these, 1 to 5 people who are in my chat pretty regularly, watching my content, or, conversing with me, and, making the day fun. Because I don't, I did put, like, my Streamlabs has got, donations on it, because some people told me, hey, you might want to put that in. Maybe people will interact with it. Fine, I put it in there. I got super chats for YouTube, because I was told maybe I should do that. So I went through the steps and I said, you know what, here. And there's been 1 or 2 people come by and actually said, here, let me support your channel. It was a couple bucks. I said thank you, and I kept going, because, it's the polite thing to do. I'm not over here saying, oh man, you got to give me money. I just did what a few people told me that are good friends of mine that actually supported the channel back when I only had like 10 subs. And they told me, once you get to these steps, you might as well implement them as early as possible, because you'll be surprised what people would love to actually, donate to your channel, want to help it grow. And I said, you know what, fine. And I can't off the top of my head remember the people that did it, but it was like the first person did. He bought stickers, or a sticker, and he also donated, which was awesome. And I can't thank you enough, because that still showed support to my channel. That's like the least I could ever expect anyone to do. And it's awesome. But yeah, guys, I didn't want to, do too terribly long of a video. This is just mainly straight and to the point, and a little bit of rambling. And just let everybody know I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody that's been subbing. I appreciate the growth I've been getting. I've had people come by on my stream saying, hey, it looks like you're being like thrown to the algorithm left and right. But like I said, I appreciate everybody that's been like, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. I guess I'll go crack open one, hoping, at some point, hopefully before the year end, maybe hitting 1,000. That would be terrific. Yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.